The forest was silent now, but only because the horde had been left behind. The kids, Alex, Lila, Maya, and Noah, moved cautiously toward the coordinates Lila had picked up from the faint military transmission. "North, just over that ridge," Alex whispered, pointing to a distant clearing. "That's where the patrol said the safe zone would be. We can make it." Noah's eyes were wide with fear and hope. "Do you think Sammy?" Alex shook his head, swallowing hard. "We have to keep moving. We'll honor him by surviving." Maya took Noah's hand. "He'd want us to keep going. We can do this." Lila checked the map once more. The ridge looked deceptively simple, but the valley beyond could hold unknown dangers. Every shadow could hide a threat. The group climbed the ridge slowly, moving as quietly as possible. The infected were still in the distance, but their numbers seemed smaller, distracted by the fires from earlier explosions. "Almost there," Alex said, trying to keep his voice steady. "Just a little farther." Branches scratched their faces, roots tangled their feet, and fatigue slowed their pace, but determination kept them moving. Noah stumbled, nearly falling into a ditch. Maya pulled him up. I can't, he panted. "Yes, you can," Alex said firmly. "One step at a time. You've made it this far." As dawn broke, headlights pierced the misty trees below. Soldiers in armored vehicles, rifles at the ready, emerged from the brush. "Stop! Move toward the lights!" a commanding voice barked. The kids froze, unsure if this was a trick or real. Then Alex waved frantically. "We're alive! We need help!" The patrol quickly moved to secure the perimeter. Soldiers stepped out, guns trained on the forest edges. One of them, a sergeant, with a stern face but gentle eyes, approached the kids. "You're safe now," he said. "Come with us. We've been tracking survivors." Relief washed over the group. Lila's voice trembled. You real?" The sergeant smiled faintly. "Very real. Let's get you somewhere safe." The kids were led into an armored vehicle. The doors closed, shutting out the forest, the horde, and the horrors behind them. Inside, warmth, blankets, and food awaited. As the vehicle rumbled toward the base, the kids looked out at the destroyed world. Fires burned in the distance. Cars were abandoned, windows shattered. But for the first time in days, there was hope. Maya hugged Noah tightly. "We made it! We really made it!" Alex glanced at the horizon. "We survived the worst. We stick together. That's what matters." At the base, soldiers provided food, medical attention, and temporary shelter. They asked questions, patched up wounds, and listened as the kids described the horrors they had faced. Alex's thoughts returned to Sammy. The boy's sacrifice had allowed them to survive. Tears streaked his face. "He saved us," he whispered to Maya. "We'll never forget him." Maya nodded. "We honor him by surviving, by living." Noah clutched his rabbit. I want to see Sammy again." Alex squeezed his shoulder. "We'll remember him. Always. And one day, we'll tell the world what he did." The patrol radioed in the coordinates of other survivors and safe zones. The world outside was still dangerous, but the kids had found refuge for the first time in weeks. Leela smiled weakly. "We're alive. That's all that matters right now." Alex looked at the group. "We've survived the impossible. We've faced fear, hunger, and death. And we're still here. Together." Maya added softly, "Tomorrow we rest. And then we start living again." The sun rose over the horizon, illuminating the wreckage of a world transformed by the infected. But for Alex, Leela, Maya, and Noah, it also brought light, hope, and the promise of survival. The army base was safe. The horde was still out there, but they were no longer alone. They had each other, and for the first time in days, they could breathe.
Thank you for listening. Make sure to smash that like button or go to our YouTube channel to hear the complete story at Storytellers Drive-Thru.